Hi folks, in today's video we're diving into the thrilling adventure of resurrecting this 1985 Honda Automatic Economy CUB50. A bike that was a non-runner, a rusting relic, but all there, so to speak. The poor thing had seen better days, with rust giving a few parts a serious smackdown. First things first, I had decided if this little Honda was worth the TLC, so I zapped some life into the battery, gave the carburetor a quick spa day, poured in some fresh engine oil to top it off with some new petrol. And guess what? The tiny 50cc engine roared back into life like it was auditioning for a comeback tour. I took it for a spin up and down the lane, and boy, the engine was a dream. Though it did feel a bit quirky with its fully automatic 3-speed setup and built-in parking brake. And let's say that parking brake is a must unless you want the bike to take off without you when you start the engine. Next stop, the workbench. Time to strip this thing down for a full respray. On a Honda 50, everything hangs off the pressed steel frame like ornaments on a Christmas tree. With the plastic leg shields off, the real work began. Seat off, wheels off, and believe me, I took more photos of the rear wheel assembly than a tourist in Paris. It's got this weird, bizarre rear braking setup. It's nothing like I've seen before. With the back end, top box, carrier and the rear section stripped away, it was time to tackle the rest. Out came the electrics, with me making careful notes like a detective at a crime scene, figuring out where everything connected and how it was all routed. Behind the headlight is where the real action happens. It's like Grand Central Station for wires. Handlebars off, and then down into the strange and mysterious front section, where Honda decided to make things interesting by requiring a special tool. If you're tackling a Honda 50, C70 or C90, do yourself a favour and get one of these tools, or be prepared to invent some new curse words. Once the bike was in pieces, I sent it off to my good buddy Martin at paintbike.com. A few weeks later, it came back looking like an Airfix model kit ready to be assembled. Now, for the great assembly plan, I had a eureka moment and decided to hang the frame from my garage crane. Suspended in mid-air like some sort of mechanical marionette, I could rotate it and adjust the height, make it easier to work on. Because why not make things a little bit easier and theatrical, right? As I got into assembling the front of this Honda, I quickly realised that what's supposed to be a simple machine, the front section has a surprising number of parts. It made me wonder if all these extra components were added to raise the front end for a non-Japanese market. But I could be wrong. Next, I attached the parking brake assembly, which was new to me and not something I'd seen on any Honda 50 before. It was an interesting addition, to say the least. With the chain and wheel assembled, the Honda 50 started taking shape. The owner wanted a new top box, so after polishing up all the extra parts, we had transformed what was once a rusty Honda 50 into a much improved machine. A new exhaust, indicators, and some other chrome parts were added. The parts that delighted me most was finding the correct decals, which was quite a challenge since Honda only made this particular model for a short number of years. Thank you for following along with the transformation of this little blue Honda 50. I hope the owner enjoys this classic machine, which holds a special place in the hearts and history of many Irish families, including my own. My parents both had Honda 50s when I was a child, and I know many people around the world have had similar fond memories. If you like this or some of my other videos, please subscribe as it helps me a lot, and comment too. Thank you, it'd be great to hear from you. Bye now, see you again next time. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you.